Every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name is Okumuringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, 38 arrested for defying the Tobacco Control Act 2015 in Arua City. Church leaders tasked to mobilize Christians to embrace government programs. And unknown arsonists torch houses in Avuna, Aguda village. This and more in the NILE CAST News Bulletin. It's the 20th of November 2023 and you're most welcome to the NILE CAST only on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. A joint enforcement by Arua City Health Department, police and officials from the Department of Tobacco Control Division impounded and arrested 38 people through their intelligence-led operations conducted over the weekend. The police public relations officer for the West Nile region, Josephine Anguchia, cautioned members of the public against public smoking and hiring of facilities as hideouts to promote smoking. Take a look.
They were arrested for being in possession of banned tobacco products like shisha and smoking in public places, contrary to the tobacco control laws. So the intelligence-led operation covered Swalia Cell, Baruku Cell, and Junior Quarters, all in Arua City Central Division. Items recovered include 20 shisha pots, 18 shisha pipes, 11 tins of shisha ingredients, and 5 sachets of jirak molasses, which are all exhibited at Arua Central Business Division. The suspects are being detained at Arua Central Business Division custody as screening and investigations continue.
And more in our stories. The State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Kuyuchin Grace Freedom, has tasked the religious leaders in the Greater Nebi to preach the good news about the NRM ruling government, where its target is to elevate people out of poverty. The minister made this appeal on Sunday, the 20th of November 2023 at St. Andrew's Church of Uganda, War, during the confirmation of 81 young Christians by the Bishop of the Nebi Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Pons Ozele Awinju. Alfred Jawok reports.
The minister made this appeal on Sunday 20th of this month at St. Henry Church of Uganda, Warokemo, during the confirmation of 81 young Christians by the Bishop of Nebi Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Pons Ozele Awinju. Kuyuchin said if religious leaders mobilize their followers for government programs like Parish Development Model, Emyoga, and many others that government has introduced, the Christians will get out of poverty and their livelihoods will change. She further noted that Greater Nebi districts have received only 50% of the PDM funds, unlike in other districts in central Uganda. Kuyuchin realized that some PDM officials in Zombo district have outlined challenges of accessing internet as one of the major hindrances to PDM funds. The minister promised to bring officials from Ministry of ICT to come and lecture district and parish officials on PDM ideology.
Leadership, political leadership, the councillors, the LC3s, then the technical people and the parish chiefs. I also visited Abira East, and I found a lady who has really taken this up. She got the 1 million, she put it in onions, and from the onions she got 2.3 million. With that money, she has rented more land to plant onions. She has bought pigs. She has bought smartphone. She has got solar. And I want everybody to follow that lady's examples. I promised that I would take her to TV programs so that she can educate others. Because there are others who are thinking that the money is free. Yes, the money is free, but for you is for you, to change your life. And I want to really condemn those who think this money is just for wasting, for drinking. I'm told one woman is now being referred to as PDM. They say, what is the success of PDM in this household? They point at a woman whom they have just married. That is real nonsense. This money that the government has given, nobody else has given it to you before. The 1 million should be able to help you get out of poverty. And I really want to appeal the leadership, let us do that. The people who benefit from the PDM, let us be a good example.
In the same event, the Bishop of Nebi Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Pons Ozela Winjo, warned some Christians who go and borrow government funds but later fail to pay back due to laziness. Ozela said much as government advocates for poverty alleviation, there are a lot to be done in sensitizing the beneficiaries on how to use the money for its intended purpose.
Kende le machi kunoyo ni kumleri wetu kiele pa PDM. An machalo bishop akwayo kukisa PDM kudumi ni dunia. Komiti wa dunia kire kudumi PDM ni dunia. Alur nuamo janyapo go ente kihindu eni lebe sagwa. Dan magi de gama chikwa chide dan majunya magi gamu sente pa PDM gishi do ko chala foyo kuteru kalange ba min voy e ka gi mode ni on ni ko masago ti ba sente ta be be awe chi ku figa sheke meli dan majuru fu de wangeyo gi dan majutinde wangeyo gi manu mo be semule be kakacha awacho kama kamix sente ni juru mifur ikidwa wazo kwa mifu ni jakwa depo iyunja amini jakwa depo ina miki recente mi mobilization sene machuku mi ungo mifur ni Brian ya mi ungo yena mi Brian en pare le mi gora kolebe mi administration kucha Brian otie to dami tukele kiki le matu bilida swa awetu swapi upe kukisa kuma ya dano zobe shidu kagamsele mi PDM pinye nudonya le kumwa.
Meanwhile, James Chekishanapoi, chairperson Warsap County, revealed that some government programs beneficiaries perceive wrong informations from their colleagues on how to refund the fund to help other people who may need it. He added that all negativity that was said about Christians lagging behind due to extreme poverty must be history by engaging believers in agriculture.
National ID peripe kuriga mungo kuripa ida jashi bishiga program sa permite manario kai registering mungo SIM card muke nyingi do makinene shi registering iwaka kana na tubetimu single vario mamira ne ka program echa to uploading system dikelo message mo mabe ai kuriban to me PDM doma echa kudirushe weke beli networki kaparishi yotama jet tushi bengu ko program echa ketu inwanse beli shaloma I apply ire detail ne lego minister bigonyore.
Government has employed a workable approach to ensure that there is increased production, infrastructures and service delivery at grassroots levels for economic transformation. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories. The Territorial Police of Zombo District are investigating an incident of arson where 3 grass-thatched houses were set ablaze after a sudden death of a businessman in Paida Town Council in Zombo District. Take a look.
The deceased, Patrick Wodavono, 37 years, prominent businessman and resident of Avonagada village, Paida sub-county in Zombo district, committed suicide over the weekend while at his home in Zingile ward, Paida town council, Zombo district. After the death, people who believed to be relatives of the deceased avenged by attacking 3 villages and burnt 3 grass-thatched houses, destroyed banana plantations, looted some properties. Rawel Oshandi, the clan member of Avonagada village, confirmed about the incidents and warned community members of taking laws into their hands.
Kama misi tuikakai nyatine jape nyatine japondu karba madon jai kama nyatine utuch kukibiriti kome ikame tuch kukibiriti kome ewaka wobi misi kakai gi ai eyanyi mega woba lisi amisi de awobi pa jodonga yanyongo gi ai gi shak teach ota bomba ka opega ken ot mi jubari me wende duong alu ka ka ni nya tfwa kumeni ngo eyanya ego ade ka woni e woru nya ti jala chelo chitu kaja gichiko kode kacha ebe chunga kana lokre ebe dogi bankai nya ti ma chabe gudu mas ulu nya ti no mutoka yomo kushi rawaji chunyo otengo iritie nyinguru tie manano nyingwora tie nderia nyingwon alu ti jashan kabati iwango ota juba jashan ba ke wang ota jubanderia.
Celestino Wanda, an elder, advised the communities to get another alternative way of solving matters arising among them. He refuted the claims that their son was killed and hanged on a rope.
Kadung mangomo be gamereno awinjo nduru madongo be wak dan be waka keni jumange chokre be chido mal kucha achulemba ngoma raj ya wo ali odayere oto.
Francis Orebe, one of the affected communities, said when the attackers fronted them, he survived the attack and his only grass-thatched house and 2 others were burned to ashes.
Judong pamalo la mogu tie paswendo dare rojo nene kama len kamera para jo mako alara nyutu ni age wek arrange nyinga vono rachi paida mana woru zo nyinga vono rachi sila wene de don kamo ko wotu shanyi tinda vono paida wanende marash irre abe waji paida sapkandi dan muti mukuloka paida sapkandi magiti ku nenu uti avono endo ka woni kula manya swaswa mi wang od kula marichwe nyinga vono ba nyotre.
When the matter was reported to Paida police station, a team of police officers led by IP Bob Chinya I in the Department of Zombo District Criminal Investigation Department visited the scene and restored calmness through community policing. The deceased body was conveyed to Nebi General Hospital for postmortem, and thereafter the body will be handed over to the relatives for burial. No arrest has been made, yet as the named suspects are on the run. However, police are tracing for them. Investigations continue into the murder under Paida Police Station, CRB 072182023, as well as arson and malicious damage to properties. By the time of filing this story, police at the scene declined to speak to media about the matter, but referred us to West Nile Regional Police spokesperson, Senior Superintendent of Police Josephine Angushia, who could not be reached at the time of filing this story for comments. This is the 3rd suicide cases registered at Paida Central Police Station just within 2 weeks since this month began. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories. A total of 25 examination malpractices spanning both the Uganda Certificate of Examination and Primary Living Examination have been reported to the police for investigation. Out of these 10 relate to UCE and 15 linked to PLE. The police are actively investigating these incidences, with some suspects released on police bond as the inquiries continue. However, the situation has escalated for certain individuals involved. One such case involves a director of Kisigu High School in Makindye, a certain Kasolo Celestine. Celestine faces charges of unlawful confinement of candidates and disruption of an examination as per the Section 30 of the UNEB Act 2021. Following these allegations, the magistrate court in Makindye remanded Celestine to prison, awaiting further legal proceedings.